All right, Edwin here with another song I'm going to do with the chord buddy. If you don't know, this is a G, a D, a C, and an E minor. And listen to this. I got rid of all that ringing. Boy, that ringing was driving me crazy. I'm going to show you something. I took my chord buddy off. Now, remember, I got the very first chord buddy that ever came. Well, not the first one, but, you know, I got mine back in, I don't know, 2015 or so. But anyways, 2016. I don't know if you could see this or not, but the rubbers was all wore down to nothing. So I happen to have all new rubber pieces. You know, here it is after I redid. Oh, there. Let me put it over there. That's after I redid it. Let me get it out where you can see it. Okay, let me go back to the other one now. I forgot I'm in front of a camera. All right. Anyways, they were all just wore slap out all the way down to nothing. Anyways, I put them on and readjusted the chord buddy again, got it all back to it. And this is another chord buddy that I had. Now, I don't know if you know it or not, but chord buddy sells these black ones and these, well, I say sell, I don't know if they sell them or just send them out to people or whatever, but the black ones or the gray ones. Now, the black ones are just a hair taller, so like they do really good on the very backs, like on the E minor or the D, depending on what size strings you got. Now, I got one off here, well, two off, because I want to show you something. I don't know if you could see that or not, but see right here on this D chord? Let me pull it up where you can see it. I'll do it at a different angle there. See how it's got a black on one side and then a not black one over there? Well, those there ain't the same height if you look right here, and that creates a buzz noise. And so if your guitar is buzzing, investigate it, look at it. First, take your chord buddy off of your guitar and play each string. I'll give you a good example really quick. A fast way of picking out how to get rid of that. Oh, and look, I had to sand all my frets down because my frets was just, you know, they was just bad. Anyways. And of course, now on a real guitar, I mean, I say a real guitar, a guitar player would go all the way down each fret and listen for what they call fret buzzing. If it buzzes, then they would sand that fret there, look at the string in that spot, etc. Anyways, okay, so then you can determine whether or not your fret's too high or they need to be clean because they get dust on them and everything else. Look at mine, how dirty it is. It needs to be cleaned. I need to clean it and then redo my frets, but I'm not going to do that right now. This is just old beater guitar anyways with great sound. But anyways, now, if you get buzzing, like I'm making this buzz by lifting it up really high, what you do is go to each fret until you find where that buzzing is, and you'll hear it. Okay? Then you know that fret needs to be sanded down a little bit. Now, if you don't get no buzz in here, but you do whenever you're not doing anything, then it's right here in the nut. Okay? And generally you might have to loosen this up, pull it out, drop you a little bit of super glue down in there with some baking soda, you know, let it dry and then give it a little sand and then stick it back down in there, the string, or just replace it. You know, they're so cheap on Amazon. That's another reason why it would buzz. Other reasons why you buzz is your turn knobs are loose and they get a vibration noise. Okay? Another thing is down here on, a lot of people call this the saddle or the bridge. Okay? On each one of these right here, there's a U shape in it. If that U shape is turned just a little bit, that'll cause string buzz. If your bridge right here, this is the saddle, the bridge right there, if these here are too wore in from like tightening and loosening your strings, one thing about this Yamaha is it stays in tune. Of course, I keep my AC at the same temperature all the time in my house, so I never have to worry about the temperature fluctuating. But if the temperature fluctuates, you're going to have to tune it a lot. And when you tune it a lot, you're going to get buzzing, whether it's fret buzz, nut buzz, or the bridge buzz. Or you could have saddle buzz. It's where you pull this out and it's dug right in, the string is dug into the saddle there. And you might have to put some super glue, or I just wad up a small piece of toilet paper, stick it in there, put the string in and push it in nice and tight. You know, it's just a temporary fix. Sometimes, like I've done 2 or 3 of these here and I've never had to do them again. You know, it depends on how many times you play this, that, and the other. All right, now these nuts are loose and this here's got rust on it, you know, because I don't use the electric part of this all the time. This was one of those cheap Amazon things I put on here. So I get a lot of fret buzz from that there. Now, this guitar, I dropped it and busted it. That's the reason why I went ahead and made it acoustic electric, was because I busted that. There's a hole right there, so I just, you know, I dummied it up. I also had to glue this side because it came off, and glue this side, and etc. And but hey, she sounds really good. So now let me put the chord buddy back on it real quick. And all you do is set it down, get it to where it's on there, right at that third fret there. I gotta get mine opened up. You'd think somebody that does this all the time would be a little bit faster at it. Anyway, squeeze in right there and then just tighten it. Now, once you get it semi-tight, you check it. See, I don't have no problem, so I'm not really going to do no adjusting to it. As long as it's all the way back in place and it's down where it's supposed to be, then you shouldn't have any problems. I got it pretty high up right now. It really shouldn't be that high. It should be more like that right there, but who cares? The original ones came with a white nut here that was really small. I actually got an updated one and took the nut out and put it on there because I just like this one right here. Now, I know you heard buzzing in there, but I'm creating that buzzing by pushing down really hard because I want to see how bad these frets are as to whether or not. See, it's not buzzing. I made that buzz happen. It's not too much longer. I'm going to have to sand these frets down. And in order to do that there, I'll take all the strings off. And I'll tape this off with painter's tape, and then I'll sand it lightly, and put me a square on here, a big long square, and it's called a straight edge. We call them squares. Anyways, and then slide it back and forth, and if you hear it hit anywhere, it's good. It's not good, that's a high fret, you need to take it down. Then whenever I tune it back up again, I'll go right here where these 2 dots are right here. I'll measure from here to here, and I'll see if the distance from there to there is the same from there to there. Then I know my bridge is in the right spot. If not, you know, I'll have to move my saddle up and down a little bit. Anyways, I'm just giving you a brief knowledge of this right here. So I went from a real nasty sounding one to a decent sounding one. I was going to do a song here, but I ain't got enough time now, and the camera's almost out anyways. This is Edwin, chord buddy, G, D, C, E minor, how to fix a little bitty whine inside your chord buddy. Y'all take it easy and have a blessed day. Peace.